wanna check if there is sound first. I wanna check if there is... Okay, there is sound, video, everything seems to be working. Wow, 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 Bitcoin. So I was very careful, and I was saying the past few days that we might get rejected here, very probable, having in mind that Bitcoin is looking very weak, and this is exactly what we did. There were also indications on the lower time frames. Now it seems that the 4 hour is going deep into the momentum, and the money flow is it's not so much in the red, so it would be tricky. Let's see what happens. If we start recover from the 3 hour here and we print a green dot, there might be some upside. I don't know if it would be a big upside, but the money flow here is still falling down. As long as the money flow is falling down on the 1 hour, I'm out, I'm not trading. But there might be a good opportunity after this 45-minute EOX. We will see where it goes, but I intend to pick some long after that. So yeah, that's my thoughts actually. So we see on the 50-minute it's too early to make a trade. Let's see the other charts, but yeah, this is bearish. On the daily, so we got rejected from this higher Bollinger Band. Now we're falling down, and the support here is at 19k. If we break this, we're going much lower, I believe. But I mean, we'll see 18.9, 19k. If we hold it, then it would be okay. But if we don't hold it, yeah, we'll go down. Okay, so I'll monitor the 15-minute, and when it turns I will make a trade, but right now I don't want to hurry on this one because there might be more to it. Let me see also the other. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 time walls. Yeah, really a lot has been. I mean, it has been gradually going down and down. And yeah, I do want to pick it on the upside, but once this 15-minute prints green, right now it looks not so bullish. We had some divergence here. We still fell down, which was amazing how bearish Bitcoin is after this one triple divergence. So I think it's time for some small upside, maybe. We'll see. This is what I think. Maybe we recover from this 19.56 support. Let me see the trend lines. So we broke this trend line. We're also breaking this trend line, and well, next one is if I see also the channel is very low. Also in the cumulative delta, the volume delta cumulative, we're falling down, so not a nice place to be if you have been long right now. The interest in Bitcoin price is still falling down, which means consolidation. Wow, 24. We'll see what happens. I'm playing Inspo Crypto Analysis, and I get back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Bitcoin market analysis by Inspo Crypto. Well, we will see what's going to happen today. I'm really excited about what is happening, to be honest, and I think this week is going to be very interesting. However, um, first of all, for all YouTuber, um, I had to change something, and maybe you noticed that just because of two things. I have just changed, for example, the settings for the comments. So I just activated the hard for review just because, first of all, YouTube it's like Twitter, full of scammers and bots and spammers. And at the same time, I don't know why, but recently I'm receiving really bad comments, really sometimes really bad comments, very personal ones. So I'm removing them and of course banning these persons from my channel. And of course also on Twitter, doing that all the time. I don't take that personally because I think that's part of the game, unfortunately. Some people are very bullish, and for them, it's a threat to find or to see someone that is, well, indicating how weak this market is looking like, and also to figure out maybe the next moves, like we are doing, for example. So yeah, nothing we should worry about, uh, but just to make, just to explain that, because I guess many of you just noticed that you can't make the comment anymore and it appears immediately afterwards. So once in the day, sometimes twice, I just check the comments and then I publish them. Well, let us go forward and take a look what is happening to the market. As mentioned in the past, I was indicating that DXY is going to go and to break 108 after, I mean, it was really accurate. I don't know, sometimes I'm surprising myself. Um, I said we will go to 107.4. We did. We declined. We went up again. We did now 108. So in my opinion, it should maintain that area right now. It should maintain that, but and then we need to see. I mean, yes, I think we will go more up just because of the euro, but however, it's not that easy. So we need really to wait and to see how DXY is going to react. SPY, in my opinion, it's not going to go up. Um, well, I mean, Wednesday this week we have some really interesting events, and we need to see. I mean, we have, let me check. Here it is. We have core CPI Wednesday, CPI Wednesday, Thursday PPI and initial jobless claims, and Friday core retail sales and retail sales. So we have a very busy week, and in my opinion, that will have impact to the price. Depends on the data, but in my opinion, it's not going to show us any nice um, data, to be honest. So I'm expecting more push to the downside. Many are expecting that Bitcoin has it, it has to go up to 21,200 because we have a CME gap there from last week. To be honest, guys, that's not, I mean, that's not a law. That's not the first time that Bitcoin just have an unfilled gap and it fills the gap afterwards. So 21,200, it's not a law. It's not required for the market. It can go up to 21,200. That's possible, of course, but I wouldn't guide my trades just because we have a CME gap. Just imagine the huge CME gap we had for a few years at 24K. I mean, no, and so many people were so bullish in the last 24 months, or at least, I don't know, 18 months. Nobody cared about such a huge gap. Just because we are close to the gap doesn't mean we will go up. It depends of many different factors. If SPY starts to dump, Bitcoin follows, forget it. We are not going to go $3,000 up, for example, just to fill the gap. That's not going to work. And it didn't work in the past. I mean, even in the recent month, it didn't work. We had some CME gaps to the upside. We didn't feel. We didn't fill. No, we didn't fill. And so we need to be very careful with such expectations, to be honest. Okay, I'm not saying it's not possible to go to 21,200. I'm just saying we need to have uh, just really an unbiased mind to trade this market. Otherwise, they are going to kill us. They are going to liquidate us. So let us talk about what's happening related to the wealth ratio 30 days moving average. But first of all, the wealth ratio daily one. Check that. Isn't that scary? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you say no. I don't see anything there. For me, that's really scary. That's wow. I mean, not only we did now 30, almost 32% since May. That's huge. They didn't happen last year, for example. But we did since mid of May, since we had our drop to our low of 18. Uh, we are doing 21.4%, and just before we did 50. I'm really, it's surprising me because it's lifting up more and more and more and more, and that's really crazy. It's really crazy. It's completely different to last year. It's really completely different to last year, and that's something that starts to scare me a little bit because I wasn't expecting such a move, to be honest. So that's wow, really crazy. I mean, we maintain at the moment our relatively tiny trade range. I'm expecting to go up a little bit. I mean, they killed some late shorts and then afterwards late longs. Um, However, in my opinion, whoa, what happened here? KuCoin, what the hell was that? I'm not trading and it said I bought something. That's not possible. I check that now. I can't see here anything, to be honest. Sorry. Okay, I don't know what it was, but I don't have any transaction open. No. Holy. Wow. Okay. So we will see. I think this again order filled. What an order! What the hell is going on? And again, 56 bitcoins. What the hell is going on here? But I can't see here anything. I don't know. I really don't know. Something is wrong with KuCoin at the moment, it seems. It appears when you're trading futures perps on KuCoin, usually when you trade, the pop-up window is showing you as soon as it bought your bitcoins, for example. And that happened now 3 times in a row while I'm not trading. But I don't see any position open, so I don't know. It seems that's just their system. Well, let us go forward and take a look what's happening here. And also the weights ratio 30 hours moving average was indicating here very interesting pattern. It was lifting up while the price was lifting up, and it starts to decline. And that's something that's usual. If it goes up and then more up, that's where the price starts to fall. And that's what it did very well and very accurate in my opinion as well. At the same time, we see the stablecoin supply declined even more, maintains relatively neutral, and the stablecoin reserves on exchanges is or was lifting up. It seems it's declining right now, so they are taking profit. So they push the price up, buying, 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 selling, 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 and now it seems taking profit. So um, as you see, many times we were just hitting 100%, and just when they wanted to lift up a little bit the price, they just sent less bitcoins to the exchanges, but afterwards immediately went to 100%. So a little bit just to fool other whales and retailers, in my opinion. Okay, let us take a look to the next chapter. So what we see here is in the last 3 hours we received 2,650 Bitcoin in the last hour, another 1,200 just the hour before, and another 1,740 Bitcoin. So it seems that the Bitcoin flows are rising. We have received here 150 millions and just before another 100 millions. As mentioned many times, doesn't mean they're going just to buy bitcoins. The outflow, we had a bigger outflow here, 5,400 bitcoins. Also, the outflows are lifting up, it seems. So, also nothing big to show here, to be honest. So, relatively quiet. Just, I mean, we received here at 3,838,455, 5,500 bitcoins. It's not that bad. So we see here as well that, for example, just if we take a look what's happening here, we see that the funding rate lifted up while the open interest declined, and the leverage ratio as well. So if I check that, yeah, they have started to demand more longs, it seems. So if we check here, we can see a lot of stablecoin outflows but inflows at the same time. So they are taking profits, it seems, from their shorts, and the same is happening here to the bitcoins. If we take a look here, maybe we can see that. Look, I mean, they took 11,000 bitcoins outflow, that's big, and almost 9,000 bitcoins inflow just an hour before then. I mean, that was really big, 13,000. 11,000. That was the market maker, it seems. Wherever, but you know, I mean, even here we are talking about holy shit. Sorry, 1.4 billion. That's big, and 900 million here. Let me check. Oh no, 140 million. Okay, wow. It's really that's something. Sometimes you need to be very careful reading here the numbers right there, because sometimes you can't. If you check, it looks like 1 billion, but it was 140 millions. Okay, that's not that big. Maybe, yeah, okay, that now makes more sense. It just looked very high and big. However, let us go forward and take a look what's happening to the blockchain whispers, and the blockchain whispers are indicating we have, yeah, more longs than shorts. As you see, 40 to 60 almost, 41 to 59. We don't care about that. And even here, yeah, 45 to 55. So it seems more longs coming in. Maybe it's really the 21,200, but we will check. It was some hours, that was in the morning, I guess. People are asking me for Kingfisher subscription. I mean, I really like the Kingfisher, I really do, but I'm only using the liquidation map, to be honest. So I'm not really paying anything. I need to make such kind of subscription here, but I didn't yet. So if you want to use that, use the spin, um, and you can use the spin once per hour and give me blue. Oh, it doesn't matter. 2 credits. I got 2 credits just for nothing. So it means I can right now just refresh my liquidation map and didn't pay anything for it. So let us take a look. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. We have here a really big cluster in shorts, but at the same time, oh, a lot of longs, a lot of longs. If they are not going to liquidate them, I really don't know. Always depends who is longing, right? So let us check right now. What is FTX doing? It takes a little bit as usual. So at the moment, for me, to be honest, okay, so we have, at least we can say we have one position that is the same on Binance and FTX. The other twos, it seems, are not, or at least less volume. It's also possible, but I would say this one is the main one. If that's the case, someone big is longing, it seems. So would be also very interesting. If that's the case, they can push up the price, but to liquidate the shorts, well, it's maybe that's possible, but who knows, right? This week is, as mentioned, could become a very, very volatile week, so we need to be very careful. Let us go to the next chapter. So let me check here, because yesterday we did a very interesting detection when I have seen that the Bitcoin margin contracts were declining while, for example, spot lifting up, and even oh, okay, and even here, for example, the futures with stable coins were just, maintaining the price while Bitcoin margin contracts were declining, indicating they were shorting. And it played out very well, to be honest. I was expecting that. I was shorting because of that. Uh, we see that, and we need to be careful because that only works, for example, if we see such a move. If we see, for example, they are pushing the price up with spot, for example, but pushing down with Bitcoin collateral, we should think about why they are doing that. That's hiding something, and they hide that. And of course, they are taking profit of that. So, but at the moment, it looks too early, to be honest. I mean, maybe, I'm not sure if they are closing that, but if we take a look to our derivative chart, for example, we can see that they had, at least here in the last few hours, big outflows. So I can imagine they're taking profit, and we will maintain that price range here for a little bit. Maybe we go to 21,200, maybe. But then, in my opinion, it could be a very interesting entry for a short afterwards. So yeah, we need to be very careful. I don't see at the moment any operation that's indicating they're hiding something. Where I'm a little bit struggling is because of the spot. Aggregated spot lifted up a lot, declined a little bit. The same FTX lifted up, declined a little bit. And then that's the point I don't like, because we know what they did in the past. Down, down, crash the price. They did that last time. So yeah, that's something I don't like to see, to be honest. However, we will check if something is happening, if we are also, and that's also something, if they are using Bitcoin margin contracts to short, they take profit. They withdraw, for example, the Bitcoins they used to short, but the gains led on the exchanges. We can't track that. I can't track that. I can't see that. The only, and even then, if they send these bitcoins, for example, to the from the derivative wallets to the spot wallets, it should appear. That's something we should see, but it wouldn't have any impact to the total exchange reserves. Then we need to compare derivative with spot. Otherwise, we will not see that. That's really important if you are using CryptoQuant, for example. So yeah, and that's it. Let us take a look. Maybe, yeah, I would say that's it. We can check Binance, what Binance is doing, but almost the same like FTX. Well, it's declining, but as you see, that's why the price is lifting up a little bit. They stopped to sell, and that's it. While here again, the Bitcoin collateral is declining again, and the futures with stablecoins lifting up. so neutralizing this impact to the price. So we need to be very careful and track that. If we see it's going to decline more and they start again with futures pumping the price up, that's the moment we will see exactly the same scenario like we have seen in the last few days, and afterwards we should dump. So if we take a look, for example, here, our entities, the biggest one, yeah, of course, the market maker was involved here once again. Almost 2,900 bitcoins matches very well to the flow activity, to the spot exchanges. Another 2,000 bitcoin here, another 750 bitcoin here. If we check, it declined its balances, now lifted up a little bit, but really just low volume. And even these guys lifted up a little bit, but nothing big. Let me check. Well, almost 10,000, and the market maker, nothing, just maybe 1,000, 2,000 bitcoins. That's it, nothing big. And of course, I mean, these guys are accumulating like hell. Well, these guys are extremely bullish, and they are not, I mean, it's a big entity with 4.3 million, but this maintains its position as the leader with 5 million bitcoins. It is like it is. Well, retailers buying. Buying. Something, to be honest, I like very much. I like to see how retailers are buying Bitcoin, because I think that's the main goal of Satoshi, just to give everyone the opportunity to have a Bitcoin, and you know, not to let control the whole Bitcoin market by just few big entities. Well, then let us go forward and check the exchange walls. So
Okay, the exchange walls, I'm not interested. Um, I think I will maybe place a wonk right now. I want to wait this 45 minutes to... Wow, yellow access everywhere. I want to wait a little bit more here. Yeah, the 3-minute looks fine, but also here we're outside of the Bollinger, but I don't know. Here we have divergence, that's why I may wonk. Yeah, that's the reason I may wonk right now. And I'll take profit here, let's say 1995. 1995. Yeah, I'll take profit there, because I think there is clear divergence here on this indicator, and we have how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 time lows. So I'll be definitely having this wonk, and I want to... It can even go higher. It can even go to 20.3 possibly. Let me see the pivot. Yeah, it can go to 20.2, by the way. So maybe I will revise my target. $20.2. and just wait for it. No need to hurry. Today is Tuesday. All good. Yeah, that's it from my side. If I see that let's say it is getting rejected here at 20k, I will take the profit. So that's how I'm going to manage and trade my day. So blessings for you. Hope you have a nice trading also. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.